and uses external stimulation, internal diets, genes, gene products, seems to me not to be of central moral significance. In summary, I think the reaction against the use of performance-enhancing drugs in sports has been an emotional one, not well examined by the people who advocate it, rests on no moral claim that I can find. And it's not only that this is, what troubles me about this is not just that it's disingenuous, hypocritical, but it obscures discussions of real problems in sports and elsewhere in medicine. That is, the serious problems in sports, namely the phenomenal rate of permanent disability in children and adults, the obvious exploitation of college athletes, many of whom get little or no education and bring in millions of dollars for others. These are all serious problems, and I think this discussion about steroids distracts us from those. If all this has only annoyed you or confused you, then you can only agree with a famous wag who said, if all the ethicists in the world were laid end to end, it would be a good thing. Thank you very much. Yes, ma'am.
I've always felt that what goes on under the roof at home is much more important than what goes on with sports people or in the White House. With that preface, marijuana for some people is a gateway drug. How about anabolic steroids for some people being a gateway drug to drugs such as cocaine?
Do you know of some? The question is whether or not anabolic steroids are a gateway drug for cocaine or other more serious or harmful drugs. Is there any evidence for that? I hadn't heard that.
I don't know. I'm asking you.
That would be problematic if true. I would still guess that as a social problem, it would be odd to focus on that in comparison with the ubiquitous use of alcohol and other drugs which we already know are lethal, kill others, not just yourself. Not to say we shouldn't be concerned about it if that's true, and if it is true, we should be concerned about it. People who use such things should know about that. Whether it would justify a ban would depend in part on the evidence, the adequacy of the ban. I mean, alcohol, obviously, would be better off if there were none of it, but banning it is not a useful way to deal with that problem, apparently. So I don't know what would follow, even if it were true. Yes?
Your comments really often interesting, and actually raised a question in my mind about the line between acceptable competition and cheating. But, the word cheating, of course, there's a lot of emotional parts to it, but it seems like it's a somewhat arbitrary line. And so the line between, the animal world, for instance, there's no cheating, every advantage is good advantage. There really is no cheating. Only really so what do you think comment on that? Because it's versus someone who was killed in a basketball game, it doesn't think it's unfair cheating, but everyone wants to cheat.
It would be like the fiberglass pole.
So cheating, if it's outside of what seems to be inside arbitrary, it's not cheating, it's what seems to be.
The question was about cheating and inviting me to make some comments about cheating.